What's up, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kiara and I'm so excited to finally start my channel. We are doing lifestyle vlogs, hair, of course. Bush is here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to detangle your hair. It took years for me to get a routine down. My routine is down now to 10 minutes in the shower. I have 5 tips that can help you detangle your hair quick. Keep watching and listen for my tip. Tip number 1, tools. 3 tools that all natural hair girls need. 1, a wire tooth comb. You're taking your hair down from your sew-ins or any type of protective styling, as in braids, twists, faux locks, any type of protective styles. You want to detangle your hair before you wash. Use a wire tooth comb. Your hair is already stretched. It's already in a straight pattern. You'll be able to get through your hair in sections. If your hair is already in its curly state, like mine is, you want to stick with natural detangling brushes, not combs. So stay away from combs if your ends are curled. It'll hurt and it'll pop your curls and it'll tear more, unless your hair is wet with detangler already in it. But my suggestion, always go for a detangling brush. If you're doing small sections and you're trying to detangle your hair for a wash and go and you want your natural curls to just pop, go with a Denman brush. This is a smoothing Denman brush. It's small, it's precise. Last but not least, this brush has been the rave of Instagram and YouTube. I've seen it everywhere. It's very popular because of its wide and flexible bristles, I guess, and it curves as well to go with the wavy pattern and texture of your hair. This brush is linked below. It's by my hairstylist, VIP Ashanti. I have examples in this video on how and when I use this brush, mostly when my hair is completely wet and I'm in the shower. Tip number 2, your technique. Your technique matters. When you are starting to detangle, you want to use sections. You want to break the hair up into 4 sections, 6 sections, 2 sections. Whatever works for you, however it works for you, always section. My technique that I like to use on dry hair, so this is for moms who are refreshing their kids' hair throughout the week. You're about to put in new plaits or new twists, and you want to detangle it first before you put your hands in it, because it may look like this. So you want to pull a little piece from it and pull gently. You don't want to pull your hair too hard. Section this piece out of the way. And you just want to take an inch of hair apart, little pieces of hair, and you go in with your fingers. So I'm just pulling each little piece apart, string by string. I'm not pulling my hair, I'm not breaking any strands. This is good. So your hair's pretty much straight. It's not coiled at the ends, so you can take a rat tail, a big wide tooth comb, and comb from ends to root. My hair, however, is curly, so I am going to finger detangle to loosen those curls up, loosen up those little kinks. And if you, honestly, this can take about 10-15 minutes if you take your time and do it. But if you're rushing, you can finger detangle in the shower with conditioner. If you don't want to do it dry, you don't have to do it dry. When you wash your hair, you're going to wash from your roots, but you just let the soap run down. You don't have to suds your ends or prayer hands. That just makes more tangles. You rinse it down and let the conditioner, the shampoo, rinse off of the ends of your hair. You want to keep those natural oils here, because this is the oldest piece, the most fragile part of your hair. So you don't want to pull on it, you don't want to yank it, you don't want to mess up the curl. I don't even have a curl right now, it's just bush. So I'm gonna take my trusty dusty spray bottle of water, spray it the ends real heavily. And then I'm gonna take my detangling brush and I'm gonna go very gently from end. So very, very gently from this end all the way up. And if it's still tangly, if it's still pulling or if it's breaking, stop, put the brush down, and take your 2 fingers, detangle apart. And if it pops as you're doing it, start even lower. Go from very, very tip of your ends and work your way up, pulling those strands apart. It's kind of like the shingling method for when you are doing a wash and go. I've seen women pull the curls to define their curls like this after they've washed it, but it also works for getting those things out. And if you're in the shower and you're doing your wash routine and you're detangling in the shower, because all of this can be done in the shower. Once you hit, you can wash it, you can start from here, from bush, and wash your hair, and then start detangling once you get conditioner, and just be careful not to make more tangles when you wash. So I always prep before I even get in the shower. That makes my showering go that much faster. So again, we just pull, take your time doing this, and you can feel the bushy areas, like your tangly areas. And then once it's silky smooth, you should be able to just move your fingers right through the hair all together without pulling or breaking or popping. And again, going with our detangling brush, soft, smooth ends. Take your time, don't pull. And then those curls are just clumping back together. And this is dirty hair, so once I wash it, it's gonna just clump just as easily. You can do this just to refresh your hair, do a twist out on dirty hair to keep the volume. Moms with kids, they shouldn't cry if you have a kid with if your kid is very tender-headed. A very easy way to detangle their hair without breaking it. And I'm not a fan of detangling sprays. I feel like if you have a good leave-in conditioner and some water, that should detangle it the most. And if it still gets tangled, again, piece by piece, those horsey, really thick, tight curls, it'll detangle. Just take your time and move slowly. If you don't have the time, do this on a Saturday or wash day and try and keep it up during the week so it won't get as bad as mine, because I suffered this week for this video just to have my bush as bushy as possible. And that's it. Look at those curls. The back like they never left. And that color is just popping. And then you go to the next section and you do the same thing over and over. Very, very tight, very, very loose, so you can see the difference in how my hair looks when it's moisturized versus when it's really, really, really dry. Again, we take our time spraying. I can start finger detangling if I want, or I can go in with the brush, but because my hair is curled so tight and it's so thick and it's the ends, I don't want to ruin those curls. I don't want to pull my ends out. I'm just going to finger detangle, take my time and pull them apart. And see, when you get to here and you feel like you're doing this, stop, take your time, pull it out. Look at that knot. This is just completely leaving my hair in a ponytail. But if I take my time, I'm just gonna work right through it. And again, you can do this in the shower when you get to your conditioning part. I'm gonna just take my little brush, lightly pull through. Sometimes you may have to go underneath the hair and on top of the hair at the same time, or it might just be too dry, which if you look at this part, it really is too dry. Water is your best friend. It creates a lot of slipping. And you just take your time brushing through and look at the curls just come back on their own. And if I want to get into my roots, I'm gonna split this up and I'm just pull this out. And pulling it out helps. You get all the way in there. You want to, again, ends, work your way in, and then work your way up. And I'm just gonna pull that up and leave that section out. And then do the back. Number 4, products. Always use great products on your hair. The one last tip that I have to offer you guys is complete patience. Natural hair is a job sometimes. I embrace it. I love my natural hair. I love my wildness. I love the fluff. It gets me excited, and I love wash day. Wash day doesn't take me long. I work myself up to it. I think you have to work yourself up to wash day a little bit. Plan it out. Make a day for it. Deep condition. Put your music on. Create a mood. Wash day is a religious day. It's a beautiful day. If you make it positive, if you think positively, if you speak positively, everything will feel positive and it won't feel more like a job. Natural hair does require patience. You have to take your time detangling. You have to take your time sectioning. You have to take your time in the shower. If you found this informative, if you have questions, if you have suggestions for anybody else to read in the comments, leave them below. Subscribe, and thank you all for watching my video. Happy New Year! Subscribe, like, comment, repost, share with your friends, send to your girls, send to your mom, send to your sister, send to your sister who have kids, send to your brother who have kids, send to your aunts, send to your uncles, send to everybody you know. I'm here. I'm gonna be here all 2020. Happy New Year's, and thanks for watching. Bye.